Hello, welcome to the channel. East Florida Explorer here, and happy Cemetery Sunday. This Cemetery Sunday, I'm at the Good Hope Cemetery in Flagler County, Florida, established in the early 1920s. And the land was deeded over to 5 trustees from the DuPont Development Company for a new cemetery in this growing county. And I've been here once before. There are some older graves, slightly, and maybe some mysterious ones. Also some older raised graves here. Just a few. This would be Robert Stewart Tolan, and he passed away January 12th, 1944. And there's lots of familiar last names in this cemetery since it was an early Flagler County cemetery, and I grown up in Flagler County. And also what I was saying about maybe a mysterious cemetery as well, I had just done a video on the mysterious cemetery in Bunnell, Florida that disappeared, and followed the rest over to the Masonic Cemetery. This cemetery to me could be slightly the same kind of story. I'm not too sure. I have to look and research a little more about the info, but it's a mysterious cemetery once again. And eventually here soon I'm gonna do another mystery cemetery Sunday. This time it's gonna be located in Flagler Beach, Florida, which is only a few miles down the road from here. Which there was a couple graves over there on the beach side that somehow over time got built over and supposedly moved. And this one grave, which I'm gonna make a video of this really soon, I don't want to give away too much of the information, but I think the one of these graves that was in the Flagler Beach Cemetery is actually in this cemetery here. I think it was moved to this very back corner, but I'm gonna have to do a little more research before I make that video to make sure that I am correct on the info. Because I hate to get it too wrong or backwards and say the wrong things. But a lot of times the history is very hard to find. And a lot of times it's been covered up over time. Right here in the mausoleum area, beautiful Christmas tree. Right here in the middle. And this is really nice too. Look at the photos. There's so many just home photos. Memories. So, and what I was saying about the very back is there's a couple of graves all by themselves back here in the very back by their crematory building, which sounds like it's going strong right now. All right, so walking, just made it to this strange area back in the very corner of this cemetery, which it's like, it even feels like you're not supposed to be back here because there are buildings right here. But it's so strange back here. And when I came before, oh no, half the tombstones are gone. Oh no. And I think this one laying right here is probably the one that I really wanted to see the name on. Oh, that could have been the one that I was looking for from my mystery. Or it could have been this one that's gone. Ah, I guess we'll find out when I do a little research and put all that together. And this grave right here says our brother John S. Kazin, 1868 to 1925. So it's one of the really the oldest graves here, and I'm really thinking that this one, it had a big, tall, skinny tombstone on the top of it last time I was here. One last one out. It's a beautiful grave here. James C. Bruner died September 6, 1922. Aged 75 years old. Man. So yeah, that one was from 1922. So that really had to been probably the first one in here, because when I was reading the information, it said this place was thought of and established pretty much in 1923. So that was probably the first grave in here, and it's in the very back corner. And the two missing ones, when I visited before, I really thought the name on one was a name of somebody that was buried in the Flagler Beach Cemetery long ago. But like I said, I'm gonna put that video together, do a little more research, and kind of do it like the Bunnell Cemetery video I did. But I want to have a little more details and information in there if I can. And here's one of the mysteries of the cemetery, that it was established in the early 20s. And there's two little graves right here. This one says, Sarah, the wife of John Helms, born in 1846 and died in 1908. Which, if the cemetery was established in the 20s, then that's strange. And here's Clara Durrance, born, really hard to read, I think it says 1900, yes, and she passed away in 1908 at 8 years old. So that was way before the cemetery's existence when it started. So that's a mystery right there as well. And there are other cemeteries in this county, like right near the airport, not too far from here, was the Durrance and the White family cemetery. So where they moved here as well. Mysteries of this county. And I think I have just found the name of someone I was looking for that was in the Flagler Beach Cemetery. And now I remember the cemetery wasn't the Flagler Beach Cemetery, it's actually called the Cochran Cemetery. And I believe this was the man that was buried in that cemetery on the beach side. William Cochran, 56, New York Infantry, I would believe. And there's a lot of things written down here that you can't really read anymore. But that's strange. So I believe this is one that was moved here from Flagler Beach from the Cochran Family Cemetery. I believe that's what it was called, but once I do the research and make that video up, I will put all the proof I can of it up there so you can see. And on the back of his tombstone it says born October 1845, and he died August 25th 1920. So once again, 1920 is before when they wanted to establish this cemetery. So a little bit of mysteries, a little bit, but we'll see how it happens. I'll do a little research on that Cochran Cemetery in Flagler Beach and see what's left, see what's there, see what's built on it. That'll be in the future here, coming up real soon on a Cemetery Sunday. Well, thanks for joining me here at the Good Hope Cemetery in Flagler County, Florida. Just a short little cemetery walk this weekend. I'll see you guys next time.